Hello, my name is Jeff Mustard, the creator of Exile, a fictional tale based upon historic events steeped in a simmering cauldron of international politics, with Cuba center stage, communism, and anti-Castro paranoia casting a cloak and dagger shroud across the world during the rapidly escalating Cold War. Among this turmoil, commencing in 1962, with the Bay of Pigs and the Cuban Missile Crisis barely in our country's rearview mirror, the story of Exile unfolds. One man, Antonio Craberra, tries to recapture his life and exact revenge on those who destroyed his. Okay, so that was my cold open. Now, let me tell you a little bit about me. I have been a marketing and public relations professional for many years. My work includes writing and producing radio and television commercials. I've produced an award-winning historical documentary, and I was the lead co-author and ghostwriter for a Wall Street Journal best-selling book. Now, back to Exile. A classic love betrayal revenge story, Exile is a dramatic thriller best described as a Cuban Count of Monte Cristo. Antonio Craberra, 24, handsome, and from the Cuban countryside, is a boat mechanic who secured a position in Fidel Castro's Navy with the help of Ernest Hemingway. At his rehearsal dinner, the night before Antonio is to be wed to the love of his life, Isabel, he is arrested, falsely charged with murder by his naval colleagues who lie and conspire against him. He is dragged to the medieval gulag, La Cabaña prison. It is a dark and evil place. 13 years later, with the help of another prisoner who mentored Antonio on the world's gentlemanly ways, he escapes. Antonio survives days at sea, rescued by other Cuban refugees fleeing the oppressive island. The year is now 1975. Antonio finds himself at the epicenter of the explosive anti-Castro sentiment that divides the city's politics and culture. Not long after, he arrives. He obtains enormous wealth, changes his identity, and like a master puppeteer, wields his newfound power to masterfully orchestrate revenge on the four conspirators living successful, high-profile lives with their high society Cuban wives in Miami. The series is set against a backdrop of Cuban militant extremism that permeates Miami's powder keg city from 75 to 1980, where no one is safe from assassination. In the name of freedom and part of this geopolitical chess game, these terrifying acts, committed with the knowledge of covert U.S. government operatives, Antonio engineers sinister plots ensnaring each conspirator in a fascinating web that leads to their undoing and ultimately his revenge. Yet, there is still hope for the life fulfilled with the one he's always loved, Isabel. With a sprawling cast set over 20 years and a boundless pool of historical benchmarks blended with fictional narratives, Exile can fuel fascinating multi-season longevity that never lifts its foot off the pedal. Thank you.